Welcome to Holiday Hustle Week 6. This is non-equipment options. For those of you who are just joining us, welcome to your week 2. For the rest of you who have been with me for a while, we only have 2 weeks to go, guys, which means Christmas is in 3 weeks. You're welcome. All right, so I'm gonna go through the workouts. Let's start with hustle number 1. Hustle number 1 is a Tabata. If you've never done a Tabata before, it is 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. So you're gonna do each exercise 5 rounds in that style. You can either do each exercise 5 times and then move on to the next, or you could do all of the exercises like a circuit and then start again and repeat the circuit 5 times. Completely up to you, but each exercise when you do it, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. So you don't get extra rest. Your rest is that 10 seconds, so keep that in mind. First one, burpee hop over. So I am going to just use my water bottle since we don't have equipment here. So I'm just gonna do a burpee on one side, hop over my water bottle, do it again, and just kind of go back and forth. So here, hop, 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 okay? The higher the object, obviously, the more difficult it is. So challenge yourself, guys. I know you don't have equipment, but that doesn't mean your workouts can't be challenging. In fact, sometimes they can be a little bit more challenging. So burpee hop over is first. Next one is a high plank rotation. So you're gonna be in a high plank position on your hands. Easy, steady position here. My hips aren't dropping and they're not way up here into a pike position. I'm in a nice even plank position, my core is tight. All you're gonna do is roll over your feet. So notice that my feet are kind of rolling over themselves. So you're gonna do that and then twist up to the sky, okay? If you can't do that, because it is difficult to maintain balance when your feet are right on top of one another, you can keep your feet where they're at and just kind of pivot your feet, but keep them separate. If that's too difficult, you can always come to your knees, come up as far as you can, come back down. Those are high plank rotations. Next is a split jump squat. So you're gonna be a split squat position like this, or like a lunge. This is a split squat. So you're gonna be here, but when you come up, you're going to quickly switch feet. You're gonna jump and switch feet. So you're here, switch, switch, switch. Okay, this is how it would look this way. Make sure you guys maintain stability. Make sure your chest is high. You're not falling over your legs or anything like that. Next is a curtsy lunge. So kind of like Shirley Temple, she used to do a little curtsy. So that's how the lunge is gonna go. You're gonna shift this leg back and kind of at an angle, at like a 45-degree angle. So you're gonna come back here and then lunge. Notice I'm staying facing you. I'm not twisting my body or anything like that, okay? So I'm here, my foot stays stationary, and I push through the heel of this front foot, okay? You start pushing through the toe, you're gonna start to feel some issues with your knee. So sit back on your heel, make sure you're sitting tall and pushing through your heel. Next is a squat thrust. Squat thrust is like a burpee but without the push-up. So you're here, kick your feet back, in, stand. Hands down, feet out, feet in, stand. Cool? Last one is a walking plank. So this one is going to be sideways. Find a space that you have, a decent sized space. And for 20 seconds, you're just gonna walk. Walk, staying in a good plank position, walk back. That's your walking plank. So, first one is a Tabata. Set your timer, 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. Guys, you're trying to do these as fast as you can. So you're trying to get your heart rate up. This is not going to be easy. Hustle number 2. This one is just 6 rounds for time. You're going to do a sumo squat with a step up. So find a bench, a couch, a stable table somewhere. And you're gonna do a sumo squat. So a sumo squat is a really wide stance, and you're still gonna squat like normal, but your stance is very wide. So you're gonna be in a wide stance here. I'm gonna squat, and then step up, switch legs, back down. Back into a large, wide position, squat. Then pushing through your heels, and up again. Next one is push up with a hand tap. So you're gonna take your regular push up form, okay? You're gonna do a push up but then you're gonna tap your hand, tap your hand. If you want to tap your hand to the side, that's fine, but that's usually not more difficult, but you find that you're shifting a lot more weight than you are when you come forward. Because if I'm coming out here, I feel like I need to stabilize myself on my left side. So push up, tap forward, tap forward. If you gotta come down to your knees, guys, that's fine. Come to your knees here, tap, tap. Whew. Next up, pulse squat. So you're gonna do a regular squat. This lighting is horrible, I know, but I'll figure it out. So pulse squat is here, and then you're just gonna pulse down here for a few times and stand up, okay? Pulse, 3, 4, stand. 1, 2, 3, stand. 3, 4, 5 pulses. Challenge yourself. Last one is plank up downs on a bench if possible. Here's my recommendation. If you've done these before and you're successful, use a bench. If you've never done these before, just do them on the ground. I'm going to show you both. If you're just starting out with these things and you don't know if you can really come up to the high bench, then just find like a low step. So you can always use like a first step going up to a second floor, or you could use like a small box if you have like a really small sturdy box, something like that. Hold on. So I'm going to show you on the ground first. Let's go over here. I'm going to be in a plank position. I'm going to walk myself down to my forearms and back up. Down to my forearms and back up. Now, this is where the challenging part comes. I'm not going to lie, guys. I haven't practiced this, so if I fall, you saw it here first. This one's tough though, guys. This is a pretty high bench. So I'm going to be in a plank position here. So on these ones, you're not going to come down to your forearms. Okay, you're just going to stay up here. So you're here. You're going to walk yourself up, walk yourself back down. Walk yourself up, walk yourself back down. So your choice. Do it on a bench, a step, or on the ground. Completely up to you. And that's it. So you're going to do each of those exercises 6 rounds as fast as humanly possible. So that's the whole point of this workout, is just get through it quickly. The third hustle is 10 by 10. So 10 reps, 10 rounds. This hair is beautiful. You're going to do 5 exercises, one of them including a 100-meter run. If you do not have a piece of cardio equipment, that's fine. You can just do 20 seconds of high knees, butt kicks, mountain climbers, jumping jacks, toe taps, whatever it is that gets your heart rate up for a while. So first one is a burpee. So you're going to come down like a squat thrust, but you're going to come into a push-up. So you're here, feet go back, push up, feet come forward, we jump. Okay? It'll look like this. That's a burpee. Next is an inchworm with a push-up. You're going to do a regular old inchworm. Walk your feet, or walk your hands out. Push up. Walk your hands back in. If you need to come down to your knees, that's fine. You're here. Walk down. Knees. Push up. Back up. If you're still working on the push-up, you can just go as far as you can into the push-up, or you can do push-ups separately. Squat and kick is the next one. So you're going to do a regular old squat, and you're going to kick forward right in front of you, okay? What I don't want you to do is squat and then lean way back to try and get your foot up, okay? The idea is that you're keeping your core tight and you're trying to kick whatever's in front of you, okay? So squat, kick, maintain that core stability. Next is a 4-point knee walk. So you're going to be in a plank position like this. You're going to walk your knees in, hold it there, walk them out. Here, out. And then the last is that 100-meter run. So if you don't have a piece of cardio equipment or you can't get outside, like I said, just do 20 seconds of any cardio-based activity. All right, last one, hustle number 6. I call this sixes, similar to hustle number 2 in that there's 6 rounds. You're going to do 5 exercises, and you're just going to do it as fast as humanly possible. So first up is star jumps. You can either do star jumps or you can do jump squats. So I'll show you both. So a star jump is when you get into a regular squat position, and then you propel yourself up, and then you get into like a star position. So this is how it'll look. Here, okay? If you can't do that, that's fine. You can just do a regular jump squat. If you can't do that, regular squat is fine, or sit down, stand up. Next is a side-to-side push-up. So however you need to do these, if you need to do these on your knees, that's fine. You're gonna do a push-up, walk to the side, push-up, walk to the side. Just kind of go back and forth. If you need to do it on your knees, same thing. It would look the same way, just on your knees, side to side. V-ups, we've done these before. So, lay all the way down, hands up in front, legs straight out. You're gonna find your balance, come together like a V. Hold on, gotta find my balance. So you're here, there. If you can't do that, you can do an accordion crunch. Hands here, feet are just gonna go out and in. This is a little bit more difficult with no hands on the ground. Next up is a bench dip. So you're gonna grab your bench or coffee table or couch, chair, step, whatever it is. You're gonna get in, just have a seat. You're gonna put your hands right next to your hips on the sides of the bench. Then you're gonna walk your feet out. This would be the hardest with your feet straight. Notice that my butt's not way out here. You want your butt to be basically right in line with your shoulders, maybe a little bit forward. But all you're gonna do is push your elbows back. So your elbows are gonna go back. I sit down, but I stay tight to that bench. Notice, guys, I'm not going out here, okay? That's what screws up your shoulders. So you're here, try and kind of tap your butt on the ground if you can, and back up. If that's too difficult, walk your feet in, start it here. If that's too difficult, walk your feet in even closer. If you wanted something more challenging, well, not more challenging, just a little bit more core and shoulder and tricep, I mean, you're gonna get into a plank up down. So you can do these two ways. You can do them on the ground. So you start here in the plank position, walk down to your elbows, walk them back up. If you wanna make it harder, then you can do it on a bench. So you would stay in a high plank position here, and then walk yourself up on a bench or a small step or a table, and then back down. So you got some options there, guys. I don't know what that voice just was, but. All right, is that it? No, one more. So last one is box jumps or step ups. So again, you can use a stair, like a staircase. You could use a bench if you had it. You could use a coffee table. You could use your couch. You could use anything at all that is an elevated surface. If you don't have anything at all, you can just do regular jump squats. So you would do more jump squats. You're welcome. So either a box jump, jump up onto a box, or step ups. One foot goes up, transition your weight towards that front foot, propel yourself up, pushing through the heel, back down, switch. Okay, notice I'm not just filling my body down, I'm not just doing one of these, I'm really controlling how my body comes up and back down. I'm shifting my weight and lowering back down. And that is it. 6 rounds, as fast as you can go. Happy week 6, happy week 2 for those of you that are just joining us halfway through. But hope you guys have an awesome week. As always, if you have any questions, shoot me a message, let me know, but have a good week.